Oh!
What?
Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
We tried not to press it. The game would let us not press it.
Yeah, you shut up! Or me shut up! Wait, huh? What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again!
It's not again. This time it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
Deja vu.
This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? And this is the guy I spoke to? I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus the main character gallantly appears.
And Hajime's Ahoge just slowly wilts.
It's so cool. I'm drooling so much.
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone, and then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
Stop it!
I'm drooling. I can't stop my leaking. I don't really know a voice what to do with that one, so I'm just going with what I got.
How were you able to get here, Makoto?
Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? Doesn't matter how you got here, as long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
You always have such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap? Doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way. The fact that you guys are even... hard to go from one to the other, even though they're so similar. The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap. Huh? She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, help me.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying. You know her goal? Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program. The Despair Restoration Program? As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted. Fucking knew it! What?
Fucking called it.
Yep. Then, everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna get taken over by Junko?
What the fuck? Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know. I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I could play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
I said, Don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkoify All Mankind begins here.
Junkoify all mankind.
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm going to take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then eventually there's going to be a whole lot of me's all over the world. With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land will be complete. It's like Mario Party 2 all over again.
Eggman Land will finally come to be!
That's Operation Junkoify All Mankind in a nutshell. For the record, I'm just kind of staying with whatever face she had when I last saw her, because it's impossible to tell what she fucking changes. Oh yeah, our dreams are expanding and ending. Okay, guys, to tell there.
Expand a band weapon stash. That messed up plan is your goal? Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you? Oh, thanks, that's a good idea. Slice.
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that? Can we still do that?
No, there's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other. The reason she wasn't able to do that, because she took over the teacher role.
Oh.
Because there was something she didn't do. The school trip rules. That's what Monami was going on about when she was like, Monokuma took my power. He took over the teacher role.
Yep.
Okay. I got it. It's because of the school trip's rules. Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip. Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher. However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well. So, the rules were protecting us.
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself, bitch.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you could take over? Question. Why? Because it was shown she could do this. She trapped us in the funhouse without food. Why didn't she just do that from the start? And then just not let us out?
Maybe we couldn't actually die from starvation because we're in a virtual world.
I think...
We just kind of keep waiting for it, and then we go to sleep and we're like, oh, we're not dead.
Let me check. I'm gonna actually look through the rules real quick. Extreme violence is prohibited. Considering each other. Littering is not allowed. You cannot interfere. There's Monokuma. Murder. Executed. Leave. By discovery. Don't destroy. You can investigate. Only kill 2 people. Yeah, I have no idea, honestly, what was stopping her.
I don't know, but the thing that did stop her was Nakamura and Gundam.
Well, in that particular instance, yes, I'm saying,
but
because like she could have easily just not let us go afterwards. Like, cool, they killed each other. All right, are we going to trial now? No, I'm leaving you stuck in there.
no, because one of her rules was that we had to go to class trial.
Well, she could have just put us back in there afterwards. I'm just confused why she didn't do that.
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me! What about our lives?
Heh, chump change.
Ugh! I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you. So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduate so you could take over everyone's body with the graduation program. How? How could you be so cruel? Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal, or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Oh, this is gonna be fucked up. Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused in bug spray. And the best part is they did it to themselves, you know. Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Ah, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending? Could be. Is she talking about the reserve course students, I believe?
They did. She did.
Yep.
They did say they were killing. They did kill themselves.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide. What you talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it. 2,357 people? That's an outrageous number! You were there when we found it out!
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. Ah, that was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say. Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong! The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right? If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys, but it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it can't be helped. Can't be helped. Lol.
This is nothing to lol about! Bitch!
It's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win.
Yeah.
The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it! Was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings and the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too... Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys could get out of here without letting Junko out. Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... Oh, there is? Really? That's the first I've heard of it.
First she's heard of it. Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? Way to get out that Junko doesn't know about. It might be that. Oh, right, this. Hang on.
Yeah, the shutdown sequence.
You can override the observer and forcibly escape the Neo World program. Ah, okay. Are you talking about the shutdown sequence? Shutdown sequence? What is that? It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies. As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher could stop. And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Huh? You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
We have less than 8 people.
The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is there's not enough people. Right? Because he said something like that.
It requires half the people.
Because there's not enough people?
Ahem. Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let you. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it. So it's totally impossible. JoJo pose.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command? No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown. You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning? It's not that we have no chance I'm winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
Oh, hey, she's got her crown.
Yeah,
I
she's
believe.
showing it very rarely with that. What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come. Them?
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Believe it. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Oh, it's just them. I was expecting the other two. It's like, oh, okay. Max has enough characters.
But hey, it's one of each of ours.
Yeah. Props to both of you for being on the ball with that, by the way.
You're
I didn't
welcome.
expect that.
I didn't either. I didn't know who it was going to be, but as soon as I saw the hair, I was like,
Ah, yes, Byakuya returns from the start of the game. Kyoko, Byakuya, I knew you guys would come. All the people with K in their names are here.
And why?
Yoko? Byakuya?
You'd be better off leaving someone behind who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for two people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I lost my yearbook, actually.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered. What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls. Shut up.
Byakuya, you're alive! But you're so skinny now, I feel so bad for you.
Who are you? You shut up too. Ah, yes, it is him.
Ah, good, it's the real Byakuya! He shows up, Makoto, you're an idiot. Everyone else shut up. And we're like, oh, thank God it's him.
Pretty much, yes, that is what's happening.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation? No, it's probably not just that. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals. Tragedy. If the killing school life is referring to that, you guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right? Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
Is he just getting this now?
Wait, I've been looking away this whole time. What?
Maybe it's because he's on his blind side.
Yeah, they're on his blind side.
Where did those voices come from? I don't understand. Akane just reaches over and slightly turns his head to the right. Oh God!
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids, making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
Man, you sound really familiar.
Shut up.
Just everyone shut up. Make it easy on us all. So how about it? There are 8 people. You shut up too. How about it? There are 8 people now. What did the Fuyuhiko? God damn it!
Yeah, why did you go to Fuyuhiko?
Because the thing is, Makoto's voice is basically Fuyuhiko's without the accent.
And the accent keeps slipping in even when you were explaining it to us just now.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
Well, I'm not going to do an actual crying. Why are you crying? You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Chump, you said it again.
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
And this messed up world? Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut up. No, I was gonna say shut down. If we do
Why'd you say shut up?
because Byakuya tells everyone to shut up. That's what I've decided.
Next really wants to play Byakuya.
He has the British accent, Rhino! If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation. If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here. So you saying we're gonna be deleted too?
Doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you'll revert to your original state before you enter the program.
Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
You have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it. Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we enter the program... We're going to revert back to our original selves before we enter the program... We'll lose our mono coins!
No.
If we go back to our original selves before we enter the program, then I'll lose all my mono coins! I have 999 of them! Wait, who cares about that? That's not what this is about!
Shut up. Yes, it is.
Just revert.
Yeah, I know. I was debating if any of the others would possibly have funny responses. Does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me, when you used to feel despair upon despair.
No! Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern. This is the only way to stop Junko. My voice is not getting cut out, is it?
No.
No, it's not.
Not like last time. Got it. Thank goodness.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us. We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once we get out, we'll do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
Must be eliminated.
Kill them all. Kill the witch. When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen. We're not you.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Can you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is, like, really nasty.
I mean, kinda is, but...
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget about everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless. Vanish. Does that include her, too?
Oh, Chiaki, no.
If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb like Nagito, it'll still be gone when...
Please stop! Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past! Hey, why? Why did we become ultimate despair in the first place? I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me, people who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top, they don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do it.
I like how you started off energetic and they were like, oh shit, she's that face.
Look, I'm sorry, the pulsing face on the left threw me off. I'm trying to keep up. I know you're like, oh, all the characters have emotions. Yeah, but hers have different voices.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I didn't respond for a moment because I accidentally muted my headset. I was like, man, the music went away.
Yeah. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Flower. That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be a part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
You kidding around?
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already. Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing. Okay. I like the little Monokuma eye. Ahem. When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you are known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived. And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win? Alright, things are starting to heat up.
This isn't a game, you know.
Technically it is.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again.
Only 'cause it's true. More importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Hey, Naegi, can I punch your screen?
Later. Let's get this figured out first. Huh?
There was a more important goal there, the goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question, who did I lure, and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would have been a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? People Junko lured. Method. I should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there.
Logic time?
Yeah! Can I recognize simple patterns?
7 minutes.
Oh, there's 3 questions this time.
There's 3 questions most of the time. I'm so tempted to try taking the loop on those, and I know I shouldn't, but no, even by doing that, I wouldn't go fast. I wouldn't go slow enough. No, not. I'm. It's hard, but I'm resisting the temptation.
How about now?
No.
Oh, that was close. You
Yeah,
got
you
to
can
jump.
jump now. There you go. Is it curing your jump urge?
Yes. All right, question time. Who did Junko Enoshima want to lure? The Future Foundation.
Yeah,
Let's Peak
that's what I
Academy.
imagine.
Oh no, we're not Headmaster.
Let's hope
Yeah, he's not
Academy
even
had-
in this game.
He's dead. I'm sorry. First time we had to move during an answer part.
Yeah, good old answer farts.
Did I say the wrong thing? Sorry.
I don't know. I sorry. It's a habit to pick
Whee!
up when people slightly mispronounce something.
Yeah, I do it a lot with him, so.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Okay, that one was a bit unfair. But it's
Well,
fine, because
you know-
I can recognize simple patterns!
I expect you to jump again.
How about here?
Ooh.
What bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? The killings.
Was it
Junko-
not Junko herself? Oh, okay, never mind. You got me there, Max.
I was a bit worried, but. Hoo-yah! Hoo-yah! Overshot it a little. Overshot it a little.
Enthusiastic jumping.
Couldn't get around that thing. All right, let's try this again. Whee! Whee! Oh God!
Cure that jump fever.
I don't even get to press the space bar. It doesn't count. I got to
Well,
press it
not
there.
there.
Yeah, that helped. Simple patterns, turbo tunnel. Question 3. What did Junko use to force them to watch the killings?
Surveillance caramel.
Surveillance caramel, surveillance camera.
Surveillance camera.
God, I am so tempted to go for one of those, but I know it wouldn't have funny dialogue. It would just hurt.
Just make you go back. Surveillance caramels.
Wait, were there only? I thought there. Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
I thought there were only 3 questions. I was wondering.
They,
what the
they
hell-
always do a little bit of a last thing at the end to try to fuck you up. Aha! Surveillance camera!
Good old surveillance camera.
I got it. You use the surveillance caramels. What? Surveillance cameras.
What?
Those things. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you? The surveillance cameras. That's what they were being used for. In the previous Killing School life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. Titty Typhoon!
Titty Typhoon!
You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
And you noted that they kept switching back to Titty Typhoon for some reason. Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting this Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. What?
You sure did. What was going on? What excuse me?
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
I think Sonia was practicing to be an exhibitionist.
Are you guys watching us? Then why did you come to rescue us sooner? Earlier? We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program stopped us at every turn. The bitch.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside.
See, he's more used to saying shut up.
As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but
We didn't know what would happen if the subjects, if we had cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program. Just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it, you couldn't leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time. Right?
Hey, don't tell me. That's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this killing game instead of killing you outright solely to show it off to the future Foundation.
That was because the rules wouldn't let you.
That's what we thought. But turns out, you remember, she's a psycho.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles, just so you could show it off to the future Foundation. Yeah, that's the part to worry about, Kazuichi!
Yes, and I know you struggled so mightily, didn't you, Kazuichi? That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will, but that's precisely the truth.
Huh?
You guys chose to be the instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right, the reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Ah, naive Makoto totally fell for the trap, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair. Well, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this!
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
You do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this. You're pretty fucking desperate. Well, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule. I didn't know I could do a combination there. Go me.
Choose one of them.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
It had to be approved, I think.
Teacher's final decision.
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision. Permission.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade. That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that all too well.
I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh?
Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
There we go. I was just trying to see what mood she was in.
Need a glance.
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is, well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures!
Yes. I was totally waiting for a protagonistic line like that when I crush you with despair. Such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair!
Ah, wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Mastermind?
Excuse me? Is it
Mastermind.
not her?
Someone else is coming.
It's me, Junko Enoshima 2!
That can't be. It's just a bluff. You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fell into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura.
Huh? Izuru Kamakura.
That name, I've heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. That shouldn't be all he was. That's right. I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was the founder of the Academy.
Yeah?
A dark diva of destruction.
Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy?
Yes, it is I.
It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name, it was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right? However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura, if I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
How does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible? The Future Foundation might know something, right? How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person named Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy.
Wait, he killed student council members?
Yeah, this was in the book.
Oh no, they said it was students. They didn't say student council members.
pretty sure this accounts.
Same difference.
Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope Speak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
You're forgetting about 17 adjectives, but I'll allow it.
No, those are different things. And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Juno Inoshima killed them. Don't say such cruel things.
What? You can't even say your own name!
Look, I'm having to say a lot of things. Shut the fuck up. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
What?
Huh? What? I am what?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Huh?
I mean, that's kind of funny. What the fuck?
Alrighty, if you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand. You're Izuru Kamakura. You're Izuru Kamakura. You're Izuru Kamakura. You're Izuru Kamakura. You're...
No, keep going!
No, that was the end.
Oh, we could have literally turned that into like a beat, probably. Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about? You liar. There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura. Izuru is that ultimate
The name
hope.
has a beat now.
Izuru Kamakura. You're Izuru Kamakura. You're Izuru Kamakura. Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right, Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes us all so much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura?